Well, here's the thing. I can't get through my own garden gate. We've had a lot of rain and it's swollen up. But I want to just take you on a little walk, really, and show you a bit of home. And this bit's not very glamorous, but I love this little bit, and it's where I'm growing my tomatoes, and hopefully you can see them down there. We'll go a little bit closer here, and Jackie's just put this trellis up ready because they're getting a bit tall now. And here we have some of the land that is part of Eagle Lodge. So anyway, I really want to talk to you today about something I believe is important, and it's passion. And I don't mean passion in the sexual sense. You can talk about that if you like, but I'm not going to today. It's about when we're working with the spirit. It's about the passion there, and I'm just going to show you something here. These are just some of, there's my garlic plants, and there's some strawberries. So, and here we have some herbs. If you want to see my herbs, there's my herbs. But yeah, I won't keep you there too long in case you don't want to see my herbs. Want to see my herbs? I think I'm going to make it a catch line. Do you want to? It's not. Do you want to see my etchings? It's. Do you want to see my herbs? Okay. So let's get away from being really stupid for a moment. But it is about that passion, and I don't know if you can see it. I'm just going to turn this round for a moment, because just down there, and it's probably really tiny, there's a little wagtail. I love seeing those little birds. Not moving at the moment or wagging its tail, but it's there, and it excites me. It excites me, and when I come here, I saw it's flown off. Maybe you saw it. I don't know. It excites me very much because it's showing to me the joy of nature, and for me that's very important. Now what's this got to do with your mediumship? You know, lots. I believe it's lots. And very often we see mediums with their evidence, and that evidence is okay. You know, I've got some really good stuff here, like the name, the address, the date of birth, the time of birth, the place of birth, all great evidence and that, but it doesn't bring through the passion of the person, does it? It really doesn't bring through the passion. And I think that is something we really need to engage with when we're communicating with the spirit. Now, I'm going to turn this camera around in a minute and show you some things. And let's suppose for a moment we've got a fabulous grandfather. So I need to come to somebody here. I need to come to you. Yeah, I'm going to go direct because I have with me your grandfather. And your grandfather loved his garden. Somebody says yes, hopefully. And he really enjoyed his garden. Yeah, I can stretch it a bit. But let's find out actually what he really enjoyed about the garden. So I'm going to turn this round for a moment. And here we got some strawberries in planters. And here we've got some potatoes. And we're growing them in bags. Now, traditionally, they're obviously grown in the soil like most other things at ground level, but this particular land has just been covered in grass for a very long time, and when that happens, if you then go and dig it and plant potatoes, you get something called wireworm, and your crop's ruined because all the potatoes have holes in. So we're growing them in bags because we have a passion, but I'm so excited about these because they didn't seem to be doing too much. They were okay, and then we suddenly had an unexpected frost, and lots of the leaves were wilted, and we picked off the damaged dead ones, and new growth came through, which was really lucky because we're not always that lucky. Yeah, we got some cabbages, we got some onions and stuff as well. It's all looking good. Anyway, so that was the drama with the spuds, and it's a great passion, and I'm not expecting you to talk about all these things in mediumship, but to actually engage, because behind every experience and every piece of knowledge there's a story, and we need to engage with that. So it's not just a question of, I've got your grandfather here, his name's this, he died of this, he lived here. That's all good evidence, but if it's from the spirit world and not from the psych. But where's the passion? We need to engage with it. So I need to say, okay, your grandfather's name, John, and he shows me potatoes, he shows me the garden, and I need to engage and say to John in my mind, you know, show me what you loved. What were the best memories of being in the garden? What is it about the garden? Why would you bring that as the most significant thing through? Because there's got to be more than that, because there are so many Johns in the spirit world who loved their garden. That's not enough. Was it veggies? Did you have a particular crop? Did you have a particular flower, tree? Was it actually, you show me the garden? Could it actually be you didn't like the garden and that's why you're showing me? And there's a family joke about it. I need to engage with you. I need to engage and have a conversation. And that is what mediumship communication is really about. It's about engaging. And this is one of the problems that we have, is that you easily get into the habit of just downloading, opening your mouth, and whoosh, I'm away. So let's really get to know these loved ones in the spirit world and do it justice. And this is part of my passion. The wagtail. Oh no, it's not a wagtail, it's a different bird, but I love seeing them. When I'm in the spirit world, I might show you an image of this garden, but you'll be able to talk about the passion behind it, how I loved the birds, how those tomatoes were important and where they were. Haven't told you yet why they're against that wall. About Jackie and Jackie putting up the trellis. All that stuff is just gold in communication. And it's not necessarily generalized, because it's true. It's true. And if you really believe you are working with the spirit world, and if you really do have someone there, if they had a passion and they want to give you that as a memory, then we owe them as a duty of care to actually do that service. Thanks very much.